Alright guys, breaking news for Zenless Zone Zero. Not only did the recent dev talk give us a small teaser about the upcoming 2.5 character gameplay, they also gave us huge teasers on what else we can expect in the upcoming updates, and we have a lot of hype stuff on the way. They talked about the main story changes and improvements, new shop features, Sandbox Exploration, a bunch of new game modes, a massive revamp to Holo Zero, and the most anticipated feature, the multiplayer gameplay. That's right, co-op mode is officially confirmed and on the way for Zenless 2.5 update. So let's do a full breakdown on the new teasers of everything I just mentioned, expected all to come out for the next few patches, especially for the big 2.5 version update. And also, if you guys do enjoy the recent info and news updates on Zenless Zone Zero, make sure to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and put those notifications on. To not miss out, I'll be doing a full breakdown on the multiplayer mode in my upcoming videos. But alright, let's get right into it. I'm gonna pull up the Hoyo Lab, where they have everything they talked about in the recent dev talk, all the new reveals that we have on the way. So the first teaser they gave us was the upcoming main story highlights and improvements. Here it says, lacking direction or aim, we got you. Version 2.4 will be a turning point in the story as Sarah rushes towards the creator and Ishion makes his entrance. Season 2's climax approaches, so yeah, we're about to wrap up Season 2 in 2.4, and then right after 2.5 is going to be when we enter the third season. Alright, next up, they will be addressing the issue of narrative structure that feels familiar and characters that pop up out of nowhere. So the devs have heard you loud and clear. They will add plot structure optimization. The converging storyline design structure aims to let players witness the growth of various characters, ultimately taking the stage together. In the future, we will deeply integrate narrative with gameplay to provide more diverse and exciting plot experiences. Get to know new friends early. Since version 1.6, we've been focusing on long-term character development and integration, with special attention to key character highlight moments. For example, in version 2.4, Yi Shengguan will gradually get acquainted with the proxies, revealing untold stories. So yeah, we'll get a better look at this character in version 2.4. Now, as expected, this character is for sure the headlining S-rank character of 2.5. She'll be coming out as a playable character. Now, we don't know yet if it's going to be in the first or second phases, because remember, we are also expecting the S-rank Xiao to come out in this update. But for how things are looking, with all the hype and all the teasers they've been giving us, it seems that Yi Shengguan is the headlining character of 2.5, so she's set to come out in the first phase. So we'll see, but so far, highly anticipated character, love her design, can't wait to play this character in game. Now let's see what else we have here. So, will our old pals be left forgotten? Where the initial story go? Worry not, old friends are always here. While everyone has their own social circles, they'll continue to appear in Proxy's lives and also showcase new sides of themselves through the main storyline and events, and they gave us example like Venus, new look in the version 2.0 Gravity Cinema event. Initial story, however, will be getting some changes. The main story will have an increased relevance to the AI plotline, and Internet will be regularly updated. So yeah, major story changes and revamp for the upcoming 2.5 update. This is just a small preview, and more details should be coming out about this at a later date. Alright, next up we got Urban Evolution. This is stuff like the new shops and better exploration, Sandbox Exploration. So let's take a look. New shops are finally here for real. The 404 Error Live House making its debut soon, along with familiar faces in front of the 6th Street Metro Station. The antique shop Bouillon in Phalium Heights will all be featured in due time. The Hot Pot restaurant will also officially open before Season 2 ends. So new locations and new shops, we have a preview here of what it looks like. And here it says version 2.5 brings more updates to Sandbox Exploration. New way of getting around, it'll be related to Yi Shengguan's abilities. So seeing this character is pretty much going to power creep how you traverse the overworld. So pretty insane. So it seems that this character is going to have a built-in exploration. Now the big question is, will this be tied to only when you pull the character, or everyone will be able to use her exploration mechanic without even pulling on the character? We'll have to see, but so far it looks pretty interesting. I can't wait to see what it is. We have map and gameplay integration. We'll attempt to better integrate certain monster skills with the stages and environment to enrich your gaming experience. Here we also have enhanced exploration experience. Here it says perception techniques will have more application, plus kind bamboo will help you with treasure detection, with exploration side quests and new IP collectibles. It's an immersion level upgrade. The main story progression integrates with map exploration, letting you collect rewards while completing missions. Yeah, it seems exploration is also getting a pretty big revamp in the upcoming update. So we got big story changes, big exploration changes with new shops, better ways to get around, better way to explore with progression and everything. So it looks like we're getting a huge overhaul in 2.5. Alright, next up, diverse game modes. Keeping the positive or casual gameplay while improving on their shortcomings. Refine and redefine, filtering out promising gameplay mechanics for further innovation. Striving for excellence, highly received gameplay modes will be optimized, adding more content to deliver a consistently premium experience. Hollow Zero is getting a massive upgrade. So integrated combat and exploration to create a gameplay experience with enhanced immersion and progression loops in Hollow Zero. Venture into the Hollow, gather resources, and grow stronger. So a huge Hollow Zero revamp, that's pretty good. And lastly, the best teaser of all, the multiplayer gameplay is back and better than ever. In multiplayer mode, players in a team can now jointly unleash the iconic chain attacks together. More features, additionally exciting mechanics will be added, making the multiplayer experience something to look forward to. So yeah, this is a big one. A lot of players have been asking for co-op, and it's finally on the way for 2.5. I also plan on making a breakdown on this mode as we have new info about it very recently, so I'll do a full breakdown on everything we know on co-op. That is probably going to be my next video after this one, so stay tuned for that one. Alright, next up, combat level up. Missing your favorite characters? Threshold Simulation is the solution. The new gameplay mode, Threshold Simulation, is designed to let the more veteran characters shine and thrive, and will continue to polish and provide a stage for them. So in a way, this is how they will address power creep, that they will make a mode specifically where they can bring back the older characters and they will still perform really good. They also have another thing about this, so here it says worried about standard characters, power levels, combat interaction too simple. Version 2.5 bring enhanced optimization. 2.5 will feature specific power-ups for standard characters. Get ready for a fresh take on enemy combat mechanics. So yeah, I believe we kind of saw this in my last video where we talked about the new unlock potential system. Instead of simply being unlock potential, we'll just add a brand new store where you can buy something called awaken potential, and that is going to be a further enhancement for the characters that can receive these new buffs, and it seems that the standard characters will be getting some major buffs in 2.5. So pretty good. They're going to be bringing back the viability of the standard banner characters, so pretty good. And lastly, increasing ease of gameplay, so something for new players. We're always welcoming new friends by helping newcomers progress faster through the early game and making the game more accessible. For veteran players as well, version 2.4, the temple management welcomes a one-click AFK feature, freeing up your time, either battery quick sweep, drive disc substat selection. You have in-combat damage compilation will all be added and available in version 2.5. So some nice quality of life features and changes for the veteran players. So overall, pretty good. Yeah guys, that is everything from the new reveals and the latest dev talk. Pretty insane. 2.5 is looking like a major step toward making Zenless Zone Zero a better game. Amazing changes, big quality of life changes, huge overhauls and revamps to a lot of major systems. The stories, exploration getting a huge revamp. We got new game modes, finally co-op is on the way. There's a lot to unpack here. So hopefully you guys enjoy the breakdown, as I'll be talking about it and making more breakdown on everything on the way for 2.5. More info should be coming out very soon, so stay tuned. If you guys enjoyed, like the video, subscribe, and put those notifications on. But for now, this will conclude all the info for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.